He's outspoken.
On stage, I will say what I damn please.
He's irreverent.
1, 2, 3, smack!
He's dedicated.
I represent certainly the tip of the culture war spear, guns.
He's confident.
You can tell right now that if you argue with me on this, you will die. Intellectually, of course.
He's rock guitar legend and Second Amendment advocate Ted Nugent, and he's no stranger to being provocative.
I'm not provocative. I'm almost like a little puppy dog compared to these monsters.
The Texas Tribune sat down with the Motor City Madman before his concert in Hidalgo, Texas, to talk politics, bears, the Secret Service, Rick Perry, Mitt Romney, and the world according to Ted.
Does this not scare the living out of you?
Recently, Nugent has drawn attention from the Secret Service after comments he made at the NRA convention about the president.
Barack Obama becomes the president in November again. I will either be dead or in jail by this time next year. If Obama is elected, I will either be dead or in jail because I'm on his enemies list. And if they come and get my guns, and if they come to take my property, I will either be dead or in jail. Do you really find any ambiguity in that?
You got interviewed by the Secret Service. That has got to be, that's never happened before, right?
This was the first time I was officially interviewed, but let's be perfectly clear.
How did that go? What was that like?
It was awesome.
Really?
I couldn't have been more confident. Have you noticed that about me? I could not have been more confident that what I did was harmless, except in inspiring people to register and vote, and to vote for good people and vote out bad people.
While Nugent's comments make him a target for liberal critics, they have turned him into a hot political commodity for conservatives.
Walk me through the Mitt Romney endorsement situation, because there's been some questions about that. Like, did he called you? Like, he called you on your cell phone, or what? How did that go down?
He did call me on my cell phone after I authorized that he could. Stood right there. I said, all right, everybody, Mitt Romney is either going to vow or not vow no more gun restrictions. Can I expect you to live up to your word? No more restrictions on our Second Amendment. He said, absolutely.
You supported Rick Perry in the GOP contest,
I wish he was the president
right?
right now, man. My problems would be over. Rick Perry's a great man. He stumbled terribly in the debates. I don't know who that Rick Perry was. That's not the Rick Perry I've ever witnessed. I've watched him eloquently represent American leadership in every speech I ever saw him give. In the position of governor of Texas, he is our great leader. I have great faith in Rick. And he's stumbled. We all stumble. But those of us that are in the public eye, we don't know where you stumbled because you get to do it behind closed doors. We don't. So we're all human.
Prosecutors with the U.S. Attorney's Office in Alaska announced that Nugent pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor for exceeding his limit during a 2009 bear hunt. He was ordered to pay a $10,000 fine, give up his rights to hunt bears in the state for 1 year, and promised to air public service announcements on his hunting show, Ted Nugent, Spirit of the Wild.
I pled guilty to the Alaska bear law violation because I'm guilty of the Alaska bear law violation. So I plead ignorant of the law, which is no excuse. That's the title of my piece. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. So I pled no contest, by all estimation, saving myself my entire savings, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. What the attorney said would take possibly years because these guys are after you. And to get Mitch to drop the felony charges against my buddy, that's why I did that. And I'm saying it official, right on tape and right for you to accurately represent. And you think I'm not a target? I am the most law-abiding hunter that ever walked the face of the earth.
And while Ted is convinced the left is out to get him,
and so the left hates me because I so beautifully promote sustained yield, scientific management of wildlife resources. It's called hunting and fishing and trapping. Ooh. And all my life, since the 60s. And I promote the right to self-defense as outlined in our Second Amendment.
he does have a view of the country that he refuses to negotiate.
What is America? Defiance.
In Hidalgo, Texas, with reporter Jay Root, this is Justin Dane with the Texas Tribune.